Non me la vai a fare una telecronaca, non mi dai una fare. Potranno tu mi fai
Getting it. I didn't know mechanics could be so mental.
I'm trying to get you more into the space of like expanding curiosity.
Like a 2D woman?
Oh my god.
Sensation is the most important thing that I'm gonna say for you to focus on.
How hard could Apex actually be?
Where are you? Suck my dick, chat!
Oh, I get it. I get it. Oh, I clicked.
I want to take more of an individual mental relationship curiosity. Like I'm more curious about how you deal with your mental, however you see it. I want to hear about it.
It's very hard for me to articulate my feelings. So if I go 300, minus 300 in ranked, the sensation that I would get from that, between me and that sensation, I would want to like grab it and just like beat it to death. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Like,
I know what you mean. That's like the self-harm sensation right there in game.
Is it?
I feel like there's a volcano going off inside of my body. When you are turning these people or not turning them, there's a difference in their acceleration, and I want you to start to tell me about that. I want you to explore it.
When they turn, their acceleration differs.
Yes, a lot. In multiple
Oh, I know
ways.
what you mean, because it's like they're going in a circle. So obviously, my perspective, not their actual speed.
Exactly,
Okay.
exactly.
I gotcha. There we go. I'm extremely numb to this because I've never ever thought about it. Someone's strafe speed, except for like obviously crouching, not crouching, ADS, not ADS.
Yep. So
The
I
way
want.
they turn has never occurred to me.
Yep. Just keep looking at it. Keep looking at yourself turning their hitbox. So when you're moving that stick, you're not moving your screen. You're actually just moving that model in front of you. That's the only thing I want you to be aware of. Notice when you get to their side unexpectedly, and I want you to notice that speed plummet. And I want you to
see. Actually, I just saw it.
Interesting. That last death, you ended up turning a lot, and it slowed you down. Like you were not.
Did like right here? Like I'm very slow, you know.
Yeah. All right, so we're working on our awareness of slows essentially right now. There's 3 slows that are in my mind. When they turn, so that
Very
guy
slow.
just did a big turn, and then he straightened out, which means he turns, his momentum speed plummets. He starts accelerating again. So you can notice this deceleration, acceleration in correspondence with every single turn.
I saw that. I see.
Nice.
Yeah, I see it again. Yeah.
Nice.
I saw it there, but he still killed me.
Perfect. So you see how this is like
Right. Yeah.
this is like a single gym exercise. This is like me saying you can have huge biceps. And it's like, oh, I didn't know biceps existed until now. Well, now I'm gonna have biceps and they're gonna be beast. All right, so we're gonna branch out to other curiosities. So there's a lot of questions you can have with this. The first question that I have is, you're gonna notice this when it reaches code orange, right? Let's say. That means when it's in code green, you're unaware of it.
Okay.
Right? So let's say they're turning less and it's more gradual and it's more subtle. Their movement speed is still changing and it is still throwing off your aim and stuff like that.
He made me turn. I don't think I shot more.
Oh, it's like, at what range do we tend to notice this? And at what range do we tend to start to not notice? You know?
Close range for sure. Long range you wouldn't notice at all almost, I think. You notice everything more close range anyway.
Yeah. So I want to talk about that. Long range, your hitbox is a lot smaller, right? So you're gonna make them turn less, ultimately. The aim.
Oh, I get it. Oh, I clicked.
Oh shit, okay, let's see it.
Click. Right? That was it, no?
I'm still looking. Oh my god.
Boom. Full effects, baby.
Yeah, full effect, literally. Holy shit.
Getting it. I didn't know mechanics could be so mental.
Yeah, bro. You gotta be Greek.
God damn. Oh shit.
Whoa. All right, notice how they're turning based off of many things. You're surprising them, you're forcing them. It's a mixture.
No, it's I'm thinking about it like you know, I guess like at the filter, like fisheye. You know, the fisheye filter. It's like if I can replicate that with my own hitbox, then they do it every time. But they have to be in a certain place, not to be in a certain place, sort of thing.
Interesting. All right, you want to know like a really good question to troubleshoot this and to like start off training, I guess?
Sure.
It's like, how numb am I to this concept? Or how numb am I to the turning sensation? Or how are they turning repetitively, right? What am I actually seeing over and over and over that feels repetitive? Sometimes I watch people, they never make somebody turn over 30 degrees. That's an example. Some people make people to turn, they make people turn this, like you make people turn a lot like that, like 90 degrees a lot, but long range, you might not make them turn as much or as often.
I see.
That was so
Fuck my
cringe.
It's a gold mag, bro. No worries. Huh?
Alright, so we're gonna connect this to surprise real quick. We're gonna get really, really simple, really vague, really everything with it, and just try to track your surprise. So now you don't have to look exactly at their hitbox and look at only that, but you can anticipate it as well. And even when the image of their hitbox is not 100% clear, you can just still be aware of how surprising you feel and how inaccurate that feeling is. And try to start to, you know, you'll start noticing reaction time as a resource and sort of how many times am I making them react? How many, you know, that sort of thing.
I see. Oh, it's him again. Oh my god. I want a DM after this.
Who?
No, sorry, nothing. Personal vendetta.
Oh shit.
I mean, an example I can think of about making opponents use their reaction time is playing like a box cover.
Yeah.
Like this, I guess, but like doing this.
So now let's talk about this in the open.
Okay.
So I want you to imagine every single time you get, let's call this angle gap, where there's a gap between where they're aiming and where you are.
Okay.
Sorry.
Shit.
Whenever you turn their hitbox, between the time where they are turning initially, getting surprised, you have just built up a resource. Like you've built it up. You've built up 200 milliseconds plus network timing. You've built that time up where you can feel many different layers of benefits from it. You can feel that the movement speed is about to change. You can feel that they're about to turn. You know, so the direction, the speed is about to change.
I got you. So reaction time is a resource.
Yeah. And then you can sort of, you know, quantify it, not really scientifically, but just at the end of each fight, just, did it feel like I activated their reaction time a lot, or did they just lock on to me and did I feel boring? Did it feel like I changed the situation, or that I was just playing their game? And how do I feel this connecting to being turned, them being turned, and that matchup of just reaction time?
See. Okay.
Yeah. So look out for like you're gonna make someone turn, and in that amount of time, they're vulnerable. They're more easily surprised again. You can chain it. You know what I mean?
I see.
Maybe look at the tracers of them as well. There's many variables for you to empathize with.
I felt it there.
Nice. Yeah, I kind of felt it
Over here
too.
too?
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely here.
It might even turn into like a bobbing feeling from them, however you start to see it.
I'm seeing in a very simple form right now where it's like literally like we both have reaction time meters.
Yeah.
You know? I got you. My brain is so full right now, you have no idea.
Are you scared of autopiloting?
Am I scared of it or do I do it?
Well,
Like-
it's not like if it's intentional or not, but just like, like, you know, like, is it hard to just let it all, to just forget it all, you know, and just let it sort of appear on its own?
I choose not to autopilot.
Interesting.
A lot of pros, if you go in their chat and you ask them how'd you get good, they just say, I play a lot. I play with my brain turned on. And I go, okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, it's kind of confusing. So what I would say is like autopiloting is what we're all doing all the time. So if you try not to autopilot, you're not being fully honest. In all honesty, we're all autopiloting at all times and we're doing it in ways that we don't like. And by saying that we're not autopiloting, it kind of shifts our focus away from the whole context and over to what did I decide to do? What do I, you know, what's sort of my game plan for this versus, well, how am I actually? So I encourage autopilot. I encourage awareness of autopiloting, not to change it. That was a pretty satisfying turn. Oh, that was Psycho. Get shit on.
Who?
Psycho. Other coach.
Who's that? Oh, for real.
Yep.
Let me just go beast mode then.
Alright, so tell me about the slows that you're feeling between the candy cane slow, the side angle slow, and just their momentum picking back up after the slow.
I'm noticing more the momentum slowing itself. The pick back up, they're usually like dead before that, you know.
Yeah.
So that slow right there, it didn't pick back up, you know.
Yeah, they just got murdered.
Bro's a hype man too, part time.
Yeah, right there felt a little bit repetitive.
I'm sick of the brawler. Yeah.
That felt
Turn him
nice.
there, like
Yeah.
it did feel nice, yeah. He kind of did like a little 8 pimple, you know. That was cool.
A good way to make progress here is when it feels really good, just start tracking that. Track the satisfaction you get. Like that right there, that you just saw that gun turn 90 degrees to you slowly, semi-slow, and it's like, what did we feel? What did that do to us?
Felt like it was a correct event. I don't know.
Right? It was satisfying.
Satisfying, yeah.
Yeah. So if you want to go really far with this, like you can realize that every piece of awareness has a different signature of satisfaction and dissatisfaction. If you want to heal, nurture the satisfaction, the dissatisfaction, whatever, just feeling it is what you do, right? So you can symbolize it so that you can feel it easily. You can come back to it. You can check in on it. So like the notes I'm going to give you are mostly just like an introduction to this sort of being, you know, this is just curiosity being applied to your gameplay and seeing very simply, our gameplay changes a lot when we just change our curiosity, when we are just curious about our curiosity. Like right there, that guy was not turning, not even 0% during the entry. So like some of your entries, they feel kind of like right here, you're going forward. Think about that perpendicular movement and how much it's going to turn them, and see if that makes you want to move differently.
Understand. So do that instead, right?
Well, don't do it instead. Just pay attention, because you're going to have to balance it anyways.
I see. You teach in a very interesting way.
Thanks.
Usually it is just do this instead, you know? But you're just
Yeah.
going like, no. Find out why it's bad. Find out how you feel about it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's weird.
It's almost like you're saying like if you like the wrong way, then fuck it, go ahead.
Well, yeah, I mean, you're going to have to go through that. It's like we're all going to be doing so many things in ways that we don't like. It's just the only way you're going to get through that is actually by understanding it. Let's flip it. Let's look at you from the enemy POV. Point out when it starts to fluctuate, you know, when you feel slowed, when you feel turned, the effect of the slows.
Okay. I got turned right there, but it was like totally fine.
Yeah.
You turned me a little bit there as well.
Oh yeah, there's a little bit of a turn there too. Interesting. It's an interesting
Well,
feeling. Like it's not what I expected when I start noticing it.
It's kind of like it's hard to feel anything about it, because it's like it's my first time even experiencing
Exactly.
it happening. You know?
All right,
It's
so
like,
I think this is gonna be your biggest. Sorry, I'm cutting you off so much, but I think that'll be a big obstacle.
getting in tune with like how things feel instead of like I actually noticing how things feel.
Yeah, so like the biggest obstacle that I have is when people first start doing this, they notice a lot of numbness, okay? And then they get kind of defeated, or they get confused or distracted. Keep noticing the numbness. Apply your curiosity to the numbness. Now we're asking, what color is this door? Is it blue or is it red? And then the reality is, I can't see the door. Okay, well, how is our vision of the door different each day? It's gonna be different. And so just by tracking it, you move towards it. Does that make sense?
I understand.
Right, so yeah, just track the numbness.
Yes. Exactly. Okay.
Let's wrap this up. I think this is a good, like, crazy kind of introduction to some mechanic stuff and awareness stuff, and good way to kind of pull it all together. It's definitely like a little bit of an overwhelming amount of an introduction, and especially with how vague and different it is, and like looking at observation change versus decided change. This is pretty much the opposite. It's like, how are we undecidedly changing, and how can we assist that? You know, it's just like, if you zoom out, every pro player is autopiloting. Every single player is a pro player because of how they feel in the real world. They didn't decide that, and they didn't decide their playstyle either, and all this other stuff, right? It's like you're yielding to this thing that will always be ongoing. And so to be attentive to the ongoing fundamental part of this is like, it's foolproof, right? You're just going to help it. It's a lot of like really open, really vague, really different, and also really effective, right? So the easiest way that it's going to be to continue this is to enjoy it. It's not really like, okay, now it's time to do A, B, and C. It's like, now how do I feel different? And how do I feel about that? Maybe you're going to forget some things and you're going to want to naturally come back here. But ultimately, it's like, we just went to the gym. We're going to feel different. We need to assess our new body composition anyways. So we're going to go from there. We're going to go from, take all this, there's definitely going to be a difference. Your biceps are going to be bigger, right? You're definitely going to notice that turning, for example, right? In between everything that you do notice, there's going to be confusion for sure. And that is the most important resource of this whole session, is that there's clear points and that there's blurry points, and that you have the dynamic, you have the mixture, and that you apply curiosity to the mixture rather than specific things. The first half of the session, it really wrapped up to like kind of some very similar mental things. And so I'd be curious, you know, if that becomes very HD before the turning sensations become HD and those slows. it's very telling to be aware of what is hitting you first, and that's going to help you continue to improve. So don't do any of this correctly. I'm going to give you all these notes, and there's going to be like the fucking quest section. You're going to be able to like return to stuff a little bit easier and definitely have like some foolproof stuff to work on. But it's going to be weird in a lot of ways, and I want you to just like embrace that and let me know how it is, because it's supposed to be kind of fucked up. All right?
All right. Sounds good.
Very curious. I'm very excited to see what this does.
This is a totally new thing to me, so it's going to be like playing Apex all over again.
Cool.
Which
Yeah.
is definitely really exciting.
That's sick. That's exactly what it's all about. As long as you can keep it moving, keep it changing, keep it self-learning in a certain sort of way, it's like...
Momentum. Thank you.
All right, bro. Take care. That was fun.
Take care.
Turning the enemy is the secret to gunfights. It is a big secret. It's really powerful. I think that's a really good example of how being self-aware really is the most valuable resource of all and the most impactful. It's like, let's start cleaning our bathroom better. Let's start with our sense of smell. How numb have you been lately to how much your bathroom smells like piss? Ask yourself that question every day for 10 days and tell me that the physical state has not changed and that the acceleration of that physical state has not changed forever. Mental is mechanics. Let me know what this does to y'all, and thanks for watching.